Mhm. Do, 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 do. Markets is now open. PayPal. I'm about to go ahead and jump in PayPal early. Now, I could wait until what is it, 9:30. I could wait for this 1 hour candle to push up, close, probably above like right here. Or not even right there for real. It simply just close above this little zone. PayPal. So with PayPal, I've been sitting on this one for a whole week now. Literally been waiting for a whole entire week. I am going to look at next week expiration. I'm expecting for it to get all the way up here. Um, Let me move this out the way so I can see. Yeah, I'm expecting for it to get all the way up here to at least right here, potentially up here. And my strike price is probably gonna be 76 or 77. It's either gonna be there or it's gonna be at 76. I might even mess around and try to get both of them. I literally have not looked at any other, or I've looked at other stocks and stuff, but this is PayPal's the only one that I have literally been looking at. This is probably not going to be a long call at all. I'm just waiting to see if it's going to get me the entry or not. I'm tempted to get in now, or I could wait until that 1 hour candlestick closes. I'm already convinced that it's going to go ahead and go up because this is a weekly level it broke above, and it also hit the reversal pattern already and gave us a new structure right here. It just hasn't closed above this 4 hour level, but tempted to get in because I'm swinging this anyway. It's going to be a swing trade. Might take all the next week. Let me see what these contracts looking like. Look at 76 strike, market execution. Take one contract is 76. So what I'm gonna do, gonna watch me get in live right now. I'm convinced. I mean, I'm pulling it early. Y'all don't have to jump in early if y'all don't want to. You can wait for this 1 hour candle to close above 72. What's this? 72.85. If you want to be more conservative, I'm convinced that it's already gonna go. So I'm gonna take, I just entered one contract for the 76 strike price, and then I'm about to enter two for a 77 strike. And in case y'all didn't see when I explained this, um, there we go. When I explained this recently in the chat, the further away the strike price is, I want y'all, you gotta think of it like basketball, right? So I could have took a strike price down here somewhere, right? Taking the strike price right here in the money, like the ones that's already in profit, if I took those right there, that's like taking a free throw at the basketball court. You only get a little bit of points, right? If I took it at the money, like where the price is currently at, so like a 73 strike that's currently at the money, if I took it right here, that's like hitting a layup in the paint. Like chances are, obviously, you're gonna make some money, but it's not gonna be as much as you could make. But the further away your strike price is, like I just took a 76 strike and a 77 strike, that's like shooting from the 3 point. Or you know what I'm saying, busting a 30-foot jumper. You know what I'm saying? There's a thing called IV crush where this space, this gap that it has from here to where it's at or from here to where it's at, They're gonna like basically like by the time price gets up here to this, it's gonna close and it's gonna make the Greeks more expensive, which in turn gets you way more money, more percentage gain, bigger profits. That's like the easiest way I could explain it, but that's basically what it is. Um, Let me drop this for y'all though. PayPal 76 strike and 77 strike expiration. What is next week's expiration? Expiration for next week is the 13th, June 13th. I ended up paying shit. Paid what for the 76 strike? Paid only paid like $25 for the 77 strike. It's a very affordable stock for everybody to get into. It's not expensive. This is a Sunday trade. Okay, ride it out now. And that's that's kind of pretty much how you do it though, is you look at the zones that you want to take it to. So I'm expecting for it to at least get up here, you know what I'm saying, to this 77.50, 77.40 to 77.53 or 57. I'm at least expecting it to get up here, but I'm also expecting for it to go all the way up here. So since I'm expecting for it to hit these and these strikes are right here, that means I think it's at least going, if I think it's going to at least get here, I know for sure that it's probably going to hit both of these. So when it finally does get up here to these, you know what I'm saying, you're going to make some pretty decent money. Um, Let me set an alert for myself. That way I ain't got to sit here and look at the screen. Trading view tripping. Refresh. There we go. 4 hour time frame, way better. So yeah, long term, I'm expecting for it to hit that 79, but I'll probably take my profits when they get up here to 77. I don't need to be greedy. I just need to secure that bag. Price is crossing up. Message, PayPal, hit 76. Right. Price, oh, trade, check, charts. I waited a whole freaking week, bro, for this shit to play out. And that's another thing about trading too. Sometimes you gotta be patient, bro. Well, a lot of times you gotta be patient. Just wait for the setup to come. Shit, I didn't take any trade at all. I just got up and checked this same stock every day for a whole week, almost a week and a half. Cause I saw that it was doing this. I saw it was continuously, you know what I'm saying, making this descending, broadening wedge. So I was like, okay, when is it gonna eventually, break out? This blue zone is my weekly level. So I mean, when it got below this level, came back up right here. So it got down, came back up, and it didn't break back above. It went back down. I was like, okay, it could continue to go for a little minute before it goes up. But the fact that it went down, made a little double bottom right here, boom, boom. That's technically another little confirmation. Made one bottom, gave me a little double bottom, boom, broke above the neckline right here on on the daily time frame at that. It broke above it on the daily time frame and closed and above my weekly level. That told me I was like, yeah, it's finally finna make its move. So now we just wait. Gonna sit on my hands again and see how long it'll take for it to play out. I don't really care if it, you know what I'm saying, comes down here. Shit. Let me see something. Yeah, technically, I mean, if you swinging it, it would have to be like down here, but it really ain't even gotta be all the way down there. I'll put it probably under this one. And then I'll wait for it to give me some new structure. When it decides to go up from here, then I'll move my stop loss up here into this level. And when it gives me more structure, again, move it in profit. And voila. I'm probably gonna watch this on the 4 hour time frame and daily time frame. Shit, I might just watch on the damn daily. Gonna take a few days anyway to play out. Easy money. You got anything specific you was looking at, Jasmine?
No, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I got you. I got you. Well, if you decide to get into this PayPal trade and to play out for you, it's gonna be a good payday. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, I just realized this too. Nice. So not only did the daily time frame bust above the double bottoms neckline here, it also broke above my 50-day moving average. The moving average is like a moving support and resistance. So the fact that it bust above it now is retesting it right now, it's gonna, yeah, I can see it, you know what I'm saying, slingshotting. It might not even take all next week for it to happen. It could happen tomorrow if the market want to move fast, you know what I'm saying, or it could take all next week. I don't care how long it take, but this trade is definitely gonna be one for the books.
How long did it take you to really start to recognize these patterns?
Hmm. Let me see. That's a good question. Um, I remember, so if I do the little timeline, I started trading in 2019. It wasn't until probably like 2021. So from 2019 to 2020, that's 1 year, 2021. So about it took me about like 2 years, two and a half to start actually using chart patterns and looking at them because I started to see how even the pros will use chart patterns.
Hmm.
But it didn't really become easily recognizable to my eyes until probably like 2022, 2023.
Okay.
So it took me about I guess it just depends on your intentionality. Like when I first started trading, I didn't know too much about chart patterns. That's the thing.
Hmm.
Um, because my trading strategy was kind of all over the place at the time. I was pretty much doing a little bit of everything. You know,
Yeah.
I went from shit smart money concept to simple break and retest to other strategies that I learned from other people and stuff like that. But it wasn't until you know who Q Banks is?
Mm-mm.
Okay, Q Banks, he is one of the most profitable Forex traders because I was trading Forex at the time.
Hmm.
I had tapped into one of his courses one time, and I seen that in his course he included a section specifically for chart patterns. I was like, oh. So when I saw that, and then I remember one time in Nashville. me and my crew at the time, because it was an old business I had before I started Liberation. It was called Wealth University. So Wealth University, we threw a big ass Airbnb for everybody that we had brought in and stuff. So at the Airbnb, there was this one female who was in my business as well too. She was my mentee, but I noticed that she was making a lot of money too, and she was simply just using chart patterns. She literally would not get into a trade unless she saw a chart pattern, bro. And at that moment, that's when it kind of gave me like a aha moment. I was like, oh, that like it's really that simple. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So even if you didn't know any other strategy, Jasmine, you can literally just learn the chart patterns and make money off of that by itself.
That's what I'm trying, like, that's what I'm kind of starting to see. I was like, okay, I really need to buckle down and learn the patterns.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Trying to think. Candlesticks and patterns, that's what you need to learn. Because I put, where is it? In, where did I put? Oh, sorry, I'm tweaking. So I put all the videos for the Gold University on a different platform, but
Mhm.
this right here is a candlestick trading Bible basically, and this will teach you about the candlesticks. As far as trading patterns go, shit, you can just go to Google and start looking them up. You could look up major chart patterns. Like it's not hard to find these. You'll see these pop up like this, top 10,
Mhm.
right? And you'll look at all of these and see like, okay, well, go through each one by one and research how to trade them. You know what I'm saying? What do they mean? How to get in, how to trade them. Like you see how this pops up right here. You know what I'm saying? So that's some little homework for you to do. But yeah, you learn that though, you'll make you some bread. You'll
That's what
make
I'm seeing.
hell yeah. Chart patterns is easy money, bro. I'll give anybody that shit in a heartbeat. Chart patterns is the easy way to go. Everything else that you see on my chart, like the zones and indicators and other things that I haven't even marked up on here. There's other things that go into trading, don't get me wrong, but I kid you not, you can literally just take the chart patterns by itself if you knew nothing at all and still make money from it.
Okay, okay. I love homework. This is my homework.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely, man. At the end of the day, man, I really am truthfully just trying to help people make some bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna even change the frequency of how often I send signals and stuff in the free chat and like give y'all more frequent ones.
Mhm.
Because the thing is this, like I'm a swing trader, so I don't really look for trades to pop up every single day. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? I'm only looking for a trade, like maybe one or two trades a week, if it even gives me that. Like I didn't get any trades last week. I had to wait a whole entire week. And
Mm.
and what's today? Thursday? So almost fucking what? 2 whole weeks, bro, for this one trade to play out. But if it plays out in my favor and hits all of this, it's gonna be worth that.
It's worth it.
It's gonna make up for all them 2 weeks that I was sitting there waiting. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff that I like to do when I trade specifically. And my reasoning being is simply just because I prefer to be able to get into this trade, get off this computer and go live my life and just check back on this shit later on. You know?
That's yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I don't want to like be married to my computer.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, being married to the computer, I went through that phase and that shit was straining your eyes. You look at the computer too many times, Jasmine, and you're gonna do what they call you're gonna basically catch analysis paralysis.
Mm.
That was something that made me lose a lot of money back in the day. Cause I would mark everything up and then because I'm looking at it every single day and mirroring the chart, I would try to find something wrong with what I did.
Mm.
And then I mess around and psych myself out. So I get out the trade, I change my bias, only for the shit to go the way I initially planned for it to go.
Should have just stuck with your first.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of gems and stuff that I could tell you about trading, man. But yeah, you learn them chart patterns though, that's gonna help you. Obviously it's up to you what type of trading style you want to do, but it sounds like you want to be a swing trader like me.
Hmm.
I'm really pushing for people to be a swing trader if that's what they want to do. Because like I said, the goal is freedom. It's not to be a slave to the damn computer or to your
Yeah.
phone. The goal is to get in, go live your life, and check back on it later on, let it do its thing.
See, that sounds like the most ideal situation for me. So
And that's how it is, you know what I'm saying? Because, maybe you got a job or something, or maybe you in school, you know what I mean? Maybe you need that type of time. Some people I know, they scalp. Scalping, you have to be more attentive to the computer, but they get their trading done. Like they'll set like a specific time in the morning time out the day to just
Hmm.
sit down with no distractions, and they'll trade for maybe 15, 30 minutes, no longer than an hour, and they make their money in that 1 hour and get off the screen to the next day. Like there's different ways to go about it, but yeah, swing trading, I prefer it because for one, I got responsibilities, and two, um, I like the bigger gains. You know what I'm saying? You can make a lot of bigger gains with swing trading with less money, if that makes sense.
No, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Hmm.
So I got to learn these chart patterns first and foremost.
Absolutely. Like this one right here, you know what I'm saying? This is free game. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a gatekeeper. Like there's some things you literally have to be a gold member for me to teach you, but chart patterns, bro, this one that you see right here, I can go Google this shit right now. It's a descending broadening wedge. So a broadening
See,
wedge
it's so crazy how that looks compared to what it looks like on the chart.
look
It's
completely
that
the
like
same,
if
right?
kind of, yeah.
Looks a little different, but it's the same. Looks a little bit, see? It's like that. Boom. This is the daily time
Yeah.
frame. I'm gonna put the 4 hour on there for you. Boom. So it's kind of
Oh,
similar.
there it is. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm. So that's literally all it is. It's basically structure being made, higher highs, or higher. Well, I'm tweaking. Lower highs, lower lows, and then vice versa, right? And as it's continuously going down in this specific pattern, the wedge gets wider as it goes down.
so that breakout is just gonna be
Yep.
huge.
Yep. Because this one specifically is a reversal pattern. When it's a broadening wedge, like it gets wider as it creates the wedge, it means it's gonna reverse. But you also have another one that looks similar to this, which is where is it? What's the name of it? Bullish flag. That's what it is. Bullish flag pattern. This one, this
Mm.
one, this one's not a reversal, but it's a continuation. But the difference is that this one gets like more narrow.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This one becomes a lot more narrow.
Like it has like a sideways,
Yep.
a little down, but it's mostly just sideways.
Yeah, it doesn't widen, you know what I'm saying? It kind of goes straight like this, you know what I'm saying? Or it just becomes narrow, you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
that one's a continuation, but the other one is a reversal. Like you never really know.
But is that like analysis paralysis? Because I would be so scared. Like, okay, what am I? Am I seeing a broadening wedge, or am I seeing, just like a bullish flag pattern? Like,
Well, that's the thing. Let me go back to the group chat because I actually thought this what I saw before. Like I thought this what I was looking at previously.
mhm.
Good morning. So right here, this is before PayPal made um the broadening wedge. I thought that it was a bullish flag pattern right here. That's why it looked like it was narrow. I said, okay, it's probably like a flag pattern. But
Mhm.
then it broke out, came back down, stopped me out, and kept on going down. So I was like, okay, it's a fake out. So then I just deleted it and I looked at it again, and then I drew the same lines again. But I realized, I was like, oh, okay, it's not it's a descending broadening wedge.
This is the broadening wedge. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes you'll be able to catch it, sometimes you won't.
Hmm.
Um, I'll just say trust yourself. Whatever you think. Yeah, whatever you think you see, don't second guess yourself. Like initially go with it and stick with it. If you're wrong, you're wrong, so be it. You know what I mean? Just reassess. But that's really how you able to start picking them apart and knowing what's what. Oh boy, Chicago on the phone. It's going down.
Was having.
What's happening? Yeah, yeah. I literally told them, bro, I waited damn near 2 weeks for this one trade, bro.
Hey, it happens.
Man, I
The
sat
both
on
of
my
mine.
hand. Hell yeah, I sat on my hands for this, bro. Shit. And I stalked this motherfucker every day. And I saw it played out on a daily time frame.
Sheesh.
Yep, it's on a daily time frame, bro. It broke out. broke above the weekly level, broke above the 50 moving average, just retesting it right now. It gave me a strong ass Maribozu candle, even though it got a little wick on it. And I'm shooting for the 3-pointer, man. I'm shooting from the half court, man. Shooting from the half court line. That's something I was telling them too. I put it in the chat already, but I think I accidentally deleted it in one chat. I learned that when it comes to trading options, the strike price, when you decide what strike price you want, it's like playing basketball. Um, in the money plays is like free throws. You're gonna make some money, but it's gonna be only like 1 point. Um, if you do at the money, it's like a layup. Like it's a little bit easier to make, right? If you in the paint. And you only gonna get like 2 points though, right? You're gonna make some bread, but it's only like 2 points. But then you get the out the money plays. These is like shooting from the 3-point line. You know what I mean? You get the most points off of these. Cause that IV crush from here to where it's at, it's gonna basically like crush here and it's gonna increase the value of everything. So you're gonna like these plays, they're cheaper to get into when it's further away, but you make way more bread off of it when it actually comes up here and hits these strike prices. So I'm expecting for it to hit these daily levels of mine. And because I think it's going to at least get up here to this one first before anything, that's why I took both of these because it's damn near like a guarantee when it starts to move that way. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice trade though, man. It's gonna be a nice one. It's gonna be a big one. How they saying fishing? It's gonna be a big one. I forgot to mention too, it was a double bottom right here too. It's almost like God literally set this up for me. Like y'all don't even know, bro. I was sitting here waiting for 2 weeks for this shit, right? I was praying to him every day and hoping. I said, man, please do not let this shit take off without me. Because I had to fund my trading account again, right? I had to put some more bread in there. And as I was waiting for my funds to clear so I can get into this trade, shit y'all not. That's how I know God hear me, bro. He literally made this shit do this gradually, slowly over the course of those days. Just keep on going down. And then yesterday it got to like right here. Where is it? It got to like right here yesterday and then broke through. And then I was like, okay, my funds is finna clear today so I can get into the trade. And then all of a sudden, he made the market go in my favor. So when I say he be spoon feeding me these trading plays, man, like there's a skill to this shit, but he be the one that make the market move, bro.
You gonna hold it till Friday?
Nah, I'm holding this shit till next week.
Okay.
Yeah, this a next week expiration date on this one because I don't think it's gonna play out by tomorrow. Um, but I paid like 40 something. Cause I only put one contract on the 76, but I put two on the 77. I pay like what I pay? I pay like 40 some or 30 some at market execution for the 76. And then I paid like 25 per contract, maybe a little less than for both of my contracts for the 77 one. So I'm gonna give it some time to play out. I'm only gonna watch it on the 4 hour and the daily. This play right here gonna make up for that 2 weeks I was sitting on my hands.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you can do it, especially if it clear them highs quick. Yeah, I would say
Man.
it's Friday.
Hell yeah, bro. I told Jasmine too. I said what I'm probably gonna start doing is I'm gonna start. I'm restructuring everything. Like that's why I kind of been seeing it MIA in the group chat and shit like that. I'm trying to restructure everything, but I'm probably gonna up the frequency on how often I send signals for the free members and stuff. But it's still gonna be like similar to what it was, just probably a little bit different. Only because now um since I'm like primarily a swing trader, I'm only looking for a few trades here and there anyway. I don't know how I'm gonna do it just yet, but I'm gonna add more value to each tier from free members to bronze to gold. I'm gonna give everybody more value than what we already given. Like we already given them a lot, but I'm gonna give them even more. And as I am coming to a beautiful close of my personal situation. I'm gonna have more energy to pour into this, the or the brainstorming, shall I say.
For sure. Makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, sitting on this one, look like we finally got a retest off of there. Yep. Nice little retest. Let me see something. Oh damn, my shit. I gotta pay my shit again. It's all good. Hmm. This is probably the most beautiful trade setup out of everything I got on this list over here. The other ones were nice too, don't get me wrong. Like this next one, this was one that Bro Expedience told me to look at. This one's doing the same thing. It's a reversal pattern. And this is another thing right here, Jasmine, as you can see. It's an ascending broadening wedge. It gets wider as it goes up. And then the fact that it broke out and it hit this level, I seen that it made a head and shoulders as well too, which is also a reversal pattern. So I'm expecting this one to eventually bust down here and then, you know what I'm saying, make its way down. It's just a matter of time before it does it.
That's a nice one.
That shit clean, ain't
Yeah,
it?
that's a nice one.
Yeah, that shit textbook right there. Um, Waiting on Bowen. Bowen already broke out of the descending broadening wedge. It just bounced off my weekly level. So I wouldn't do nothing unless it broke through here. And then Bank of America, waiting on that one to either go up or down because it's kind of consolidating between these two zones right now. Hims, I was so sick to my stomach when I missed this trade, bro. I saw this shit down here before it broke out, bro. It was a fucking descending triangle, bro. Look at
Mm,
bro, I saw this shit right here, fucking 20 something dollars, bro. That shit shot up here to 60 something, bro. Oh my gosh, that would have changed. That right there would have changed somebody's life. Or it changed some people's lives. You catch some shit like that, boy, you ain't never gotta worry about money again. If you know how to manage it, at least.
yeah.
Nike hasn't given me much. Palantir gave me something solid, but it's at an all-time high right now, so I ain't really looking at this one. And then Disney ain't really giving me nothing. It's just kind of sitting there. So the cleanest one was PayPal. And I was sitting just
Yeah, that's probably a little good.
mm-hmm, cleanest one. When it finally starts to move up a little bit more on
Can't go back to DA when you get done.
the daily.
To BA to
Oh,
Bowen.
Bowen, I got you.
Go to the daily. Oh wow. I was
Mhm.
right. Hold on.
What do you
Like
expect
ever since
downside?
yeah, last time I did the call like 2 weeks ago. Man, you can go back one. So you on a daily now?
Yeah, it's on the daily.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Because it broke out of this little downward motion it was making. That's why I put this
Yeah, I mean Trump just got all that money from the Middle East
show did, didn't it?
for them. Yeah.
Paying 1.1 billion. Damn. Shit. Rejected Boeing's
Yeah.
bid to dismiss a lawsuit from
Go
them.
to the Middle East, they invested all that bread, and it's just been going up since then.
Hell yeah. BA. And I mean, shit, based on what it's doing right now, I'm just waiting for it to do a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably going to retest off of this. I'm expecting for it to, come up here and do that. Come fill this gap in right here. Boeing always been nice to me. Bank of America gonna be nice too if I finally get something off of this.
Second brain. Time to go crazy.
Say what?
Oh, that was Malik.
Uh, what it do, my guy?
What's up, bro?
Malik still be trading, bro?
I don't know. That's Malik. You still be training Malik? Yeah, man. He's on the what's it called? Futures.
Oh, okay, okay, I got you.
Yep.
Yeah, so we just sitting here waiting on this one to play out now. Shit. That's all I'm looking at. That's all I got so far. You know what I mean? If you want to look at something, by all means, be my guest. We got till 9:30. If not, we can just go and end it a little early.
I haven't looked at nothing unless Jazz want me to look at some on like a scalping like outlook. Other than that, no, I'm not looking at anything.
I got you. Well, then there we have it. Let me see. I already sent this signal for everybody. Whoever gets in, they get in. That's on them. If they don't, they don't. All I know is if this shit play out, which is probably gonna play out, they're gonna be mad if they don't get into it. Yeah, because that's right. That right there is like a. I don't know how to explain it. Shit, you gotta wait 2 weeks for something. The longer you wait, the bigger the money. That's how I look at it.
Yep.
That's how God work too. The longer you make your ass get tested, to make you wait for something, the bigger the blessing. So it's gonna be, it's gonna be one of them. This is gonna be one of them. Say no more. Well, if that's the case, Jasmine, you got any questions before I go ahead and end this?
No, that was all for me. Thank you guys so much, as usual.
Yes, ma'am. I hope I was helpful in some type of way.
You were. I got my homework, so I'm good.
All right, say no more then. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go then. Whenever you finally get to that comfortability level, Jasmine, definitely looking forward to expecting you to join the paid program, man, so we can really get you to that master level, so
Oh
you,
yeah.
so you can stop having that analysis paralysis. That shit
Y'all
ain't
will be seeing me soon.
most def, man. But yeah, hopefully,
All
if you took this trade, hopefully you make some money with me. If you didn't take it, then it's all good. You know what I mean? Um. Nevertheless, y'all have a great day. I'm gonna post this recording on the free section of the YouTube for everybody. So if you need to come back and rewatch this, by all means, you'll be able to.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
right.
All right, my brother.